second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. And this time the yellow card does come out.
Yeah, no surprise. He was asking for that.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. Wants to cut in from the wide areas. And putting his body on the line. Intelligent threaded pass here. The attack showed promise. This could be trouble. And the dismissal is confirmed. A second yellow card it is.
Well, he had to be more careful than that, didn't he?
Real did well to regain control of the ball. Quick break could be on. Excellent vision. They keep plugging away. But quick thinking defensively. This is an excellent run. Lamine Yamal. Chance to shoot. Well, body in the way. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Vinicius Junior. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Time afforded Rashford. And it would have delighted the fans had it gone in. And he did well to cut it out. Lovely weight. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Yamal. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And quick thinking defensively. Rather congested in the middle of the park.
Well, there's a lot of effort being shown, not too much quality in that midfield.
That might help them. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Gabi. Flying pass. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Rodrigo. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Valverde. And good anticipation. Now a decent position. Out of play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Mbappe. And players waiting in the centre. And this to level it. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And over it comes. Well, they survived the attack. Rashford. Really getting stuck in. Well, not long to go now. Can Barcelona preserve the victory?
Well, their attacking play has been excellent today. However, Black...
Oh, wait a moment. Look at what's happening. Well, what a save to preserve the lead.
Yeah, that's brilliant, and probably just won the game for them.
Now sending it in. And holds on to it confidently. Not quite what he planned to do with it. Well, there was impending danger, but he's atoned for the error.
Well, he's made up for what was a really big error there. He's a lucky boy.
Gavi. Determined defending.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly had all the possession over the last 15 minutes, and they've created some good chances, but time is running out, so they need to take one of them pretty quickly, you have to say.
And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And regaining control of the ball. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Could pose a threat on the counter. And there it breaks down. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. And reaches for the yellow card.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of challenges, was it?
Well, that's not one for his personal scrapbook, I think it's safe to say.
Well, the manager will be absolutely furious. It's a waste of a good situation. He won't be on the next one, that's for sure.
And that is that. The final whistle has sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona. What did you make of that performance?
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances. Overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Rafinha off the charts good in this game. Your thoughts?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
He's in here. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. And he's broken free. Oh, so fluent, so coherent. 2 goals already. Will it be? Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Beautifully weighted ball. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to... textbook goalkeeping. The attack shows promise. And the dismissal is confirmed. A second yellow card it is.
Well, he had to be more...
Well, what a save to preserve the lead.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And
from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Will it be a goal in the early stages? Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Federico Valverde. It's with Vinicius Junior. Possession one. Fine run from Mbappe. Has a go. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. So over the byline and a goal kick here. Rudiger. Using space on the opposite flank now.
Yeah, that could cause them problems now.
Jude Bellingham. Eyeing an opening. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And he's in an offside position. Bellingham. Plenty of support here. Real Madrid get the throw in. Well, did well to win the ball back. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. He's in behind. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Real might threaten on the flank. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Real chance. Brilliantly blocked. Real Madrid regaining possession. Vinicius Junior. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And a fine tackle. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, great technique. Just look how he's wrapped his foot around that one.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Bellingham. Rudiger has it. Tchouaméni is with Vinicius Junior. Could be threatening. Well, they could break at pace. Intelligent ball. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Teammates available, but really sticking to their task defensively. Tchouaméni. Real Madrid have given us away. Bellingham. And intercepting it. This could be the equaliser. Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Real using width to good effect. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
And striking it. Well, the keeper grabs it. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Can he? Oh, what a save! He's driven in the corner. Real Madrid's coming away with it. Attack looks promising. Mbappe. Possession one. Trying to connect. Could be. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Mbappe. And that is offside. Federico Valverde. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance, just fractionally wide, so unfortunate. Tchouaméni. Jude Bellingham. Wasteful from Real Madrid. Nice switch of play. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And the keeper has to concentrate to the full under duress. This looks interesting. And drawing it back. And fine goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
So plenty of forward momentum for Real Madrid here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Chouameni. And Bellingham. Is this the moment? And able to close down the shot.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Vinicius Junior. Given away by Real Madrid. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, good idea. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And a fine tackle. Incisive ball, in behind. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round. Rudiger. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Federico Valverde. Chouameni. And running it back. Plenty of support here. Must be! And a goal! Calls for celebrations again. 2 in front. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Jude Bellingham. Nice looking pass. Quick counter could be on. And that'll be offside. Vinicius Junior. Here's Valverde. Really good challenge. That's a good looking ball. Oh, could finish. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. And you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Eder Militao. Vinicius. The save was a good one. And played short. Aimed towards Mbappe. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And no let-up. Mbappe. Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper.
Well, what a great bit of play that was, including the save.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Who can they pick out? And swept out of there. Waited well. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Chances on. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Corner for Real Madrid. So making the substitution now. And there's the delivery. Going for the chip. Oh, we have just witnessed a real moment. Pure quality.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Rudiger. It's with Courtois. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining. An atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies.